Brews and Banter.
Hi, Frank.
Hey, Roman.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm excited.
Welcome to our new studio, everybody.
Yeah. So this is our new location that I guess I spoiled the surprise. So sorry.
Yeah, pussy chicken.
Pussy chicken. Would you call me pussy chicken? Inside joke.
Well, we'll share with it. So anybody watch MTV Road Rules or the Challenge or something like that.
I can't believe you watch that.
It's my guilty pleasure. Like same with Jersey Shore and stuff like that. But Turbo, this guy Turbo from Turkey, he kind of reminds me of Roman. He's got this beard and he's got an accent, and he says when he gets mad at people, he calls them pussy chickens. Don't be a pussy chicken. So curvy sidewalls and pussy chicken is Roman's new name. But yeah, cool studio.
New studio. So we took a little time to get this all decorated and put together. Had to move a lot of stuff from our old studio. It was a little sad. What?
I don't know. It feels like you're gay when you say decorated. We don't really decorate.
Well, we design.
Yes. Yes. That's a man word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Took a little time to design and stage.
Pussy chicken.
How's that?
Good.
Design, stage, construct.
And right? Roman did most of that. So
no, we did it as a team. We put this table together. Got this nice life edge table.
We're fucked, man.
Why?
Because we can't cheers now. The table's too big.
That's true.
I don't know. Can I slide my beer over to you?
No.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Although, you know what? I think it would slide on this table, right?
Right, but now you don't have a fucking glass. I'm not giving it back to you. I'll give it back to you. You ever remember that game you played in school with you fold your paper in a triangle and you slide across the table? You ever done that?
I play one where you blow on it and you had
of course
to
you played that game, yeah. I heard you were a champ at that. You were the all-time.
Had to stop.
Yeah, you're undefeated at the blowing game, aren't you?
What's the game you play at the bars with the sand on it?
That's a shuffleboard. But you don't blow on it.
No. Obviously, it reminded me of you sliding the glass.
No, this other thing was like you had a piece of paper you fold up into a triangle, and we used to play it. I'm more seasoned than you, so maybe the game wasn't around when you came up. But you take this little thing, and it's one piece of paper folded, so it's kind of thick, and you'd lay it down, and you'd slide like this, and it have to end up with part of it hanging off the table. Oh, and if part of it was hanging off the table, it was a point. And sometimes it'd be closed, and people would take their pen and they go like this on the edge of the table, see if it touched. and then if you got it, the other person had to do this for a field goal, and then you had to put on its end and you had to flick it.
Oh, I've played that.
Yeah. That's what I don't know what it's called.
I don't know what it's called, but I played that.
You were undefeated at the blowing game, not this one.
Yeah, I got it stopped at the edge.
I feel like we're like at like Thanksgiving dinner and like, pass the salt, Roman.
But
you're so far away.
We're getting used to this new studio. We got this really nice. The reason we got this long table, by the way, is because in our old studio, it was a little bit cramped for our two guests to sit next to each other. So we got a large table. So now they have a little more elbow room and it's spacious. So no one's cramped. So it's against the table when we don't have guests, and then when they're here, we slide it away from the table so they can sit next to each other. They got their own mics, and it'll be comfortable.
Yeah, we're almost 50 or 75% bigger studio than we had. So
yeah,
it was fine. It started when we started off with that's what worked for us.
Just like everybody else, Yeah, we start small and then you grow.
I still think we need to have an overhead cam so we can check people's your bald spot's worse than his bald spot.
Dude, check this out. This is the most hair I've had on my head.
Why? Yeah, why are you doing that?
I've been so busy. I haven't had time.
Let it grow.
No, look at my bald spot. Look at this. Wow. This is the reason why I've been shaving.
In the front?
Yeah, you see.
You got one in the middle?
It looks fucking weird.
Yeah, it does look weird.
It's almost like an arrow. It's like an airbender.
Yeah, quit pointing at me. It's not nice to fucking point. You're like Juggernaut. Fantastic Four, the fuck? Can we have some beer, please?
Yes, let's have. I was just excited. We're in this new place. It's not complete yet, but
we'll give some pictures, or even can we get a tour with one of these cameras at some point? Not now.
Yeah, maybe at some point.
We'll just take it
once everything is done.
We got a mini beer vault, and we've got a kegerator.
Yep. Thank you for getting that.
Yeah, we'll get a kegerator, and then we'll have some other things in here. So yeah, we'll take one of these little cameras and just kind of.
And the location is really cool now too, because where we are, we're
in the middle of town. We're
downtown of our local town and surrounded by amazing restaurants, bars. It's just nice walking area along the canal river, and I'm excited to have more guests here, and afterwards just go out for food and nice show them our town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be a shock to most people listen, but like 8 steps away is a bar, so
strategically picked.
All right, what do we got here, Roman?
Wait, 8 there, and I think it's 11 back.
Yeah, well, depends.
Depends how many drinks you had.
The road gets longer on the way home.
Yeah. All right, what are we having?
We're having a peach ring sour ale from Community Beer Works, and this is so we didn't get to go out there when we went to Big Ditch in Buffalo, but we have talked to Vandra. She's one of the brewers here, and she's always so nice to us. Mm-hmm. And we saw her
always 2 times.
We saw her 3 times, right? We saw her last year, and then we saw her at Fire and Ice.
Oh, she was there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and then we saw her again. Yep.
In the tent, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
No. She was inside next to the barrels.
She was inside?
Yeah, she was in the barrels. Across from the mead,
confusing her
mead
with
company.
else.
But either way, she's very nice to us, and hopefully we can get out there and meet with them. But I appreciate everything she answers all these questions we always have. She's very personable. So
and what the brewery does too. You let's crack this open, and then after we try it, I want to kind of share a little bit about the brewery.
And if people listen to our last episode, Roman, aka Curvy Sidewalls, is using this glass again. These are big glass. I shouldn't have got them so big, right?
No, that's all right. It's good. I like it.
These are 20 ounce, I think.
Didn't you say they are designed? Oh, I got little chunkies are flying around here.
Floating.
Ooh. Look at that.
Yeah, that same thing happens in Onondaga Lake prior to them cleaning it.
Chunkies.
Yeah, look at it. So like the table's so big, I got to use a helper arm.
Oh, you know what? Give us a feedback on the new studio.
Yep.
Yeah, anything you want us to change, move around, adjust camera angles, whatever you guys prefer.
Yeah, with 100% honesty, we're concerned about the video quality and the audio because it was pretty dialed in at the other place. So
I think audio is going to be okay. It's more like I want to make sure everybody's got good video angles.
Yeah. So let us know.
So I guess, I don't know, cheers.
Yeah, like our editor, Augustin's going to have to put in like a starburst ding. Like it's going to be it's going to be a whole screen of ting.
It's going to be like a supernova explosion
between of ting. Whoa.
Damn, man. That's good.
Wow. This to me.
Wait a minute.
Right now is a breakfast beer for sure. This is like, you buy those juices that you mix like, peach with pineapple or something like that. It's very fruity. I like it. Does it got pineapple in it?
Oh, I didn't check if it did.
I'm just guessing because that's what it tastes like.
Immerse yourself in the luscious fusion of tartness and velvety sweetness. Crafted with peach puree and lactose, this beer captures the essence of gummy peach rings in a tantalizingly smooth and fruity delight. Nothing about pineapple.
No, maybe it's not. It's just I thought I got a hint of that in there, but that's fucking phenomenal, really. So thank you, Vandra and Community Beer Works. Boy.
Vandra, is she the master brewer?
I do not believe so.
I thought she said she was a brewer.
You also thought she was in the tent last year. What the fuck, Roman?
Well, you know what? I'm forgiven.
You're forgiving yourself?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Just because, I'm disoriented.
Yeah.
That's all.
No, I'm kind of excited about the studio. I mean, I'm just glad there's so much more room. We have a better setup. We're going to have this, kegerator that will be able, it's a 6-till. It holds a 6-till. So.
Any brewer wants to collaborate and fill up our
6-till.
6-till. We can, have it on our show every time and
absolutely
advertise for
that.
that.
Good call, Rome. We would do that. I've got a number, and we've got a number. We got 3 6-tails that are empty. So
to all the brewers out there, we need to fill them.
Yeah, and we need to drink them.
Wait, so did we calculate this?
40 16
ounce beers.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah, for you. For me, that's a fucking half a day. For Vikings, that's like fucking, you put in your cereal and shit.
We should dress as Vikings and go into the bar next door.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't really say no to a lot of things, and I'm not saying no to this.
Oh, really?
No. Yeah, so you know. I think the bar down the street, on the other side, you have a better chance of fitting in.
Okay.
It's about a half mile away, and
no, not even.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Not Angry Smokehouse. This is on the other side of the church.
Oh, I don't know that.
Across from the Chevrolet dealer.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Yeah, so.
Oh, we have a follower from there, actually.
I'm burping. I hope people can hear it because this is good shit.
Anyways.
Yeah.
I love this fucking beer. It's like on par with like Frequentum.
Yeah, so
like
I didn't realize
the consistency.
Yeah, it's a little
maybe
thicker.
Lactose is what creates this consistency.
But that Frequentum is pretty fucking phenomenal.
I'm gonna say this.
But this is like, I mean, I'm dead serious. I'd get up at like 8 a.m. on a Saturday. If it's gonna be a 90-degree day, I'd fucking start off with this thing.
What's orange and champagne? Is mimosa?
Mimosa, yeah.
This is a replacement of mimosa.
Did you read about the brewery?
No, sorry. Got distracted and excited at the same time.
I had a joke for you.
I have to be able to see it, so I'm close to the mic.
You want my joke first?
Go for it.
What is blue and doesn't weigh a lot?
Balls.
Light blue.
I have some jokes for today.
What the fuck is wrong with
I'll
me?
tell you later. All right, so about Community Beer Works. In 2012, Community Beer Works opened a very small brewery in a garage space on Lafayette Avenue in Buffalo West Side neighborhood, with a focus on producing a high-quality, locally sourced craft beer. The brewery quickly gained a reputation for its innovative brews and commitment to using fresh local ingredients. So in 2018, they opened another location, bigger one, with a restaurant that has a porch in the front and the back of the place. And it's a 20 BBL brewing system. And they became popular. And I think in any bottle shop, you can find their Community Beer Works pretty much on the entire Western New York side of the state. In addition to their focus on brewing great beer, Community Beer Works has also become known for their commitment to giving back to the community. They regularly participate in local fundraisers and donate portion of their profits to a local charity and organizations. That's nice.
Yeah.
Our goal is we should do something like that next year.
What?
Like get involved with some charity and try to help raise money.
Mm-hmm.
Our goal, did we do something for pets?
We have not. We talked about it, but we did not.
Did we do something with Gray's Tap Room? And
oh, yeah. So, I mean,
we contributed.
We contributed, but they kind of run the show on that, and they do a couple things every year, and they're actually fostering pets now.
That's nice.
Yep.
Our goal is to foster... That's weird. Our goal is to foster a sense of togetherness and place in reaching our communities and bright. What the fuck is wrong with me?
It's your fucking pussy chicken.
And bringing people together through the love of great beer. CBW's foundations is firmly cemented in the city of good neighbors, but we work hard to be the integral part of every community that welcomes us. And their slogan here is build community in all that you do and good things happen. Mm-hmm. Sorry for the little hiccup at the end.
That's, yeah, I somewhat apologize. I mean, they don't probably care, but I feel bad that we didn't reach out to them when we went to Resurgence and we went to Big Ditch.
Resurgence was just a quick stop.
Mm-hmm. That's the Dunkin' Donuts one with the penis cannoli fucking donut.
Yeah. yeah. That's the one that made me laugh. Oh my gosh, I laughed so
Why
hard.
would they make them like that?
I don't know. And the guy who was in training was so funny. Didn't they give us free donuts too?
Yeah, he gives an extra dick donut. I saw on Instagram, or no, it was on X. It was this guy. He's out on a table, and for some reason, it's all women surrounding him in the operating room. He had a cock ring on, but it looked like it was like titanium or something. Like it was like, I don't know, maybe like a 1/4 inch wide.
Wow.
By like maybe an 1/8 thick. But like, I'm like, what? They got a grinder on this guy's dick.
Oh my God.
And they got like a tongue depressor underneath it because like, you know, he's passed out, so his dick's all flaccid. You know,
wait, where'd you see this?
On X. X is pretty. They got a lot of good shit in there.
I don't spend a lot of time on that.
But listen to this. It was fucking weird. I'll send you the video. Actually, it's Meme King at Meme King.
At Meme King
is the guy, and the guy's shaft and fucking balls were like purple, and his each nut was like the size of a softball, and his shaft was like a fucking like a half a cucumber. It was like fat, and they're all purple.
So once they cut the ring off, it like exploded.
No, but like they're moving it around, like they're moving his balls around, and the lady's like got her hand, and she's like grabbing a handful. It's like fucking balls are outside his hands, outside her hands. Like,
what are you watching, dude?
I'm not watching it. Someone else put it on there. So yeah, I did watch it, but still someone else put it on there.
I'm not watching it. Someone else did it.
No, it was. I mean, probably I don't know if he put this thing on and then he got aroused and then something else happened and now it can't come off, and like, but it was so much pressure. It was like the color of a fucking kiwi. I mean, you know, friend told me.
And the hairy on the outside.
No, I don't know. He had, you know, a pretty well groomed dick, I guess. I mean, I didn't see any hair on his softballs. What the fuck? Why are you talking about this?
Beer related, okay?
Maybe he was drunk. There. Beer related.
The world's best Pilsner according to Untapped ratings.
Okay.
What's your
world's best?
Yeah.
This is tough, man.
What's your take on the Untapped? What do you think of that?
I like Untapped.
You think it's a reliable source?
I think it is a source, and I think it's somewhat reliable because you're getting feedback from people. I mean, it can all be skewed, I'm sure, somehow, but the majority of people are you and I.
Oh, my first burp.
Oh,
a lot of first everything.
It's you know, there's a lot of people that can alter numbers, I suppose, but
is it like so like are the hosts able to change things?
Who's the host?
I don't know, like whoever's in charge of the.
No, I don't know. I've not heard that. And when you own a website and an algorithm, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
I mean, like Wikipedia, right? I mean,
well, Wikipedia is, you know, you and I can go in and change. We can go edit it. Like Wikipedia is not.
Yeah, but the people who run the Wikipedia can change it,
right? And so can we. I think you and I can go and edit it.
Right.
Yeah.
But if they deny it, then you can.
Right, but I mean, like
if they lock it. So, like, say if they don't like us, right? They'll put something else there, and then they'll lock us from changing it.
Well, you know, as far as Untapped, it's just a review. It's no different than like Yelp.
Yelp's also bullshit.
Why is it bullshit, Roman? Well, you get this little fucking bullshit look on your face.
Listen.
Like, it's also bullshit. Me.
Stop acting 12. Yeah, you're like you 11-year-old. That's from Hanger. No, Yelp would like take good reviews down if you don't pay him fees. Yeah,
so I didn't mean, I meant like I meant as far as the honesty goes for the people that are reviewing it. You know, that way, not like the input from the owners.
Damn it, this beer is so good.
We got more.
We don't have napkins.
No, we do.
Oh yeah,
Frankie prepped.
Pardon me.
So I'll just sit here. I'm gonna play a Jeopardy. Do 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 do. There, see.
Okay.
So what were you getting at with Untapped?
So, according to Untapped, okay, so the best Pilsner in the world,
Yeah,
the
I don't
best
understand
beer.
that. Like,
Anyways, just roll with me. The world's best Pilsner is Poetica 3 from Vermont Hill Farmstead Brewery, according to Untapped ratings. The Czech or Bohemian style Pilsner receives a 4.34 rating, outshining the next nearest largest by 6 decimal points. This isn't a surprise. Hill Farmstead has long been one of the world's most celebrated breweries and has been the destination of many Vermont-centric beer trips. So, if you're curious, world's best rated Pilsner by Untapped.
well, so a couple things here.
Yeah.
What is your favorite beer? Do you think? Type: Pilsner, IPA, sour.
Well, I can't pick the best type because they're all within their own categories and require different, like,
What would you like if you're going out to drink?
Mhm.
I mean, I guess it could be different, but just say it's not. I mean, it depends on what you want to have with what you're eating. But what is the type of beer you would typically pick if you're going out to dinner and you want a beer?
all right, like out with dinner or just going out with friends?
No, with
drinks?
dinner. Like if you're just
With
going to sit down at dinner, like are you going to get a lager, a Pilsner, an IPA?
So I guess depending on what I'm eating, I remember we got into dark lagers.
Yeah.
I like those.
Yep.
I would pick,
But they're not very commonly available.
They're not.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if it's not available, I'll pick a regular lager
Yeah.
or a Pilsner.
Something light.
Yeah, something that, especially if I'm gonna have a beer and then drive, I'm just gonna have that.
Yeah,
one.
I don't have IPAs with dinners. I just
think
don't.
IPA is like a social drink for me. Like it's something that I can sip on, socializing with
Well,
friends.
they're typically high alcohol, so
Yeah.
you wouldn't have a lot of them. But I feel really full after an IPA. But the pilsners and the lagers, they're a little more refreshing. I think
They're just
to me.
They're like it's easy a go-to
Mhm.
beer. You know what I mean?
And if
Like safe. Like it's a safe beer.
and if Frequentum wants to make some more of these natural flavors, tangerine and strawberry, well then yeah, I mean, we'll kind of boost their sales on that. But I know that the strawberry one, I think they only made the one time.
Yeah.
And then I went out to Canandaigua and bought to buy some,
Mhm.
and they didn't have any, but I bought the tangerine kind, and that's what we came back and brought to our free ambassador Carlos, and me and you had some.
We also got some beer from our friends Carlos and Alicia.
Mhm.
We can have it another day.
Those guys are pretty swell. They're swell people.
They're the best.
Yeah, the bestesses.
You familiar with the company Tilray Brands?
No,
I think they had a CBD
drink.
Yeah, I they might be from Canada. I'm not sure. Let me just look that up really quick. But what they've been doing lately is acquiring a lot of breweries.
Remember a couple episodes ago, or many episodes ago, there was a brewery out west that was closing. It was a family brewery. I couldn't remember the name of it, and it's someone we know.
You
And
said Wisconsin.
yeah, I think it was Line and Kugels.
What is it called?
Line and Kugels, like not to be confused with Kegels.
Not familiar.
Okay, well, I am so.
Sorry. Tilray Brands Inc. Don't have. Anyways, I think they're from Canada, and they used to have a CBD beverage. They've been acquiring a lot of breweries. So, in August 2024, Tilray acquired 4 craft breweries from Molson Coors, Hop Valley Brewing Company, Terrapin Beer Company, Revolver Brewing, Atwater Brewery. This acquisition will expand Tilray's portfolio into key beer markets, including Texas and Michigan. In 2023, they acquired from Anheuser-Busch.
And how's your bush?
It's trimmed. 10 Barrel Brewing, Widmer Brothers, Red Hook Brewery, Square Mile Cider, Breckenridge Brewery, Blue Point Brewing, Highball Energy, Shock Top Wheat.
They bought Shock Top?
They just been going crazy buying breweries in 2022.
And then they got cider now too.
Montauk Brewing Company in New York, based craft brewery. 2021, Sweetwater Brewing Company, 10th largest craft brewer in the nation at the time.
What are they doing? I don't understand what's going on here.
They're just seeing the they're pouring money into these breweries that craft breweries that are struggling, but
because they made so much money off the
funding.
CBD.
Well, I think the CBD was slowing down, and they saw opportunity to expand their portfolio.
That's crazy. I mean, so in 4 years, you've had like 20 acquisitions.
So Tilray's beverage alcohol segment is largest, bringing in $76.7 million in sales in the company's most recent quarter. The company's diversification.
In a quarter?
Quarter.
Yeah.
The company's diversification has been a key part of its growth strategy.
Good for them. That's incredible, and I love it. You know.
Yeah, so I think they just saw an opportunity where, like, instead of letting some of these brewers, close, they're like, let's just dump some money in there.
Well, consolidation is going to be inevitable. I just don't know at what point. But
we talked about this, where like some people are partnering, some breweries are partnering,
but these guys don't seem like they're partnering. It seems that they're owning, but they will probably be able to get some sort of umbrella, procurement agreement. Pledge to blanket POs, whatever the case may be. But that's pretty impressive.
Based on Yahoo Finance, I mean, their stock keeps going up. I mean, it's dropping up, but if you look at the graph, it's steadily going up.
Well, and so if they've got the confidence to do this, in my opinion, I think they must know obviously what they're doing. But I think market trends and factors like that would be what results in consolidation or closure. Not so much because they fuck something up, just because maybe the business isn't there. I'm sure that they got a deal on these things they're buying, and maybe those larger people are buying from just like, we don't want it.
Well, I think with breweries, something happens at some point where the sales tank. And I mean, it's either poor marketing or not enough changes within the brewery, like to keep things exciting.
Well, and you don't know what happens around these breweries. Like, is there development? Maybe you have a brewery that was in a great spot, but a lot of maybe some businesses leave or outside businesses leave, and now you lose a big customer base. Or maybe it's they build a residential thing. I don't really know. I mean, there's a lot of, you would know better than me because you're in that field, but there's a lot of factors that could go in. Maybe you're in a declining economic zone as opposed to a revitalized one.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of studies done to determine. I mean, if this company, Tilray Brands, buying them all or acquiring, they probably have something planned to keep them alive. And I mean, whatever they're doing it right. Yeah. I mean, $76 million.
Yeah, so they're making
per quarter.
Yeah, they're making $700 million a year.
Yeah, a year.
$300 million a year. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I was gonna say 700.
Maybe they're spending
extra zero.
Maybe they're spending 700 and then making 300.
Yeah, that wouldn't be smart.
Well,
I got a joke for you.
Okay.
Why does the turkey prefer to use Android?
I don't know.
Because it likes to say Google.
What?
I got another one.
All right.
Oh, got you. What are you going to say?
I don't know if I'm going to say.
Why don't skeletons fight each other?
I don't know.
They don't have the guts.
That's a Halloween joke, though.
All right. I'm sorry. Here, I'll do another one.
Do you have any naughty Christmas jokes?
I got a naughty one. What do you call a lesbian on fire?
Ooh. I'm gonna think about this one. She's gonna be on fire and she's a lesbian. Pussy chicken. No, it's gotta be.
All right, that's enough. It's LG.
Are there fucking time limits on these things now? Okay.
LGBTQ. What does Lord of the Rings and the Brokeback Mountain have in common?
I don't know.
Someone's ring got destroyed. All right, I think that's all the jokes I have.
I thought I had jokes. Let me see.
Oh, you're a joke.
Okay, that's a good one, Roman. Why does a chicken coop have 2 doors?
I know that one.
Who is? Time's up. Because if we had 4 doors, it'd be a chicken sedan.
That's true.
Yeah, you fucking buzzed me out, bitch. Okay, how about this? I got one for you. Who has the record for sex partners in one day? This is not a joke. This is real shit.
Oh. Who?
Her name is Lisa Sparxxx. She holds the world record for most sexual partners in a day.
How many?
I was hoping you didn't ask, and I know that number, but it kind of cut off on when I copy and pasted. Oh man, it was so good.
All right, what's her name?
Lisa Sparxxx.
That sounds.
It was something like.
That sounds like a porn name.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would hope that you're a porn star if you're doing that, and then telling the world about it. It was like, so.
Is that a world record?
I don't know, but it was something like the amount of partners she had 24 hours. Each partner was 12. It was 12 seconds each person.
Highest number of men slept with in a single day, sleeping with a total of, guess.
It was like 900 and something.
919 men in 24 hours.
But that means each man was only there like 12 seconds.
Wait.
Do the math. Like that's 10 seconds longer than you, but still do the math.
Well, what does qualify for sleeping with someone?
Well, first of all, why do they call it sleeping? Because none of these fuckers are sleeping.
None of them are sleeping.
No. No, it's probably fucking... and it's probably in, out, and shout about. Like it's fucking just...
So... Does
2 pump chumps like whoop, whoop, whoop.
Right. So does that mean the guy had to ejaculate in order to count?
No, I think it's
or have an orgasm. I don't know.
No, I think you just got to stick it in. It's that sex because if I ejaculate on your face, I didn't have sex with you. I ejaculate on your face.
Wait. So
again,
you're gross.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It doesn't get in your hair. Shave your head.
Don't have any hair.
Shave your head.
Wait, I do. So wait, 919 men. So they just had to like line up.
I wasn't there that day. I called in sick.
It's so oh my God. It could have been 1920, but you weren't there.
But are you happy that I remember the numbers like 900?
Good job.
So if there's, what did you say, 19 hours?
24 hours.
Oh, I thought you said 19 hours.
No, I said 919 men
in
one day, 24 hours.
I didn't think it said 24 hours though.
It says men in 24 hours.
Okay. So
sleeping with a total of 919 men in 24 hours.
All right. So if we did 24 hours.
You're trying to do math?
Times 60. That's 1,444 minutes divided by 919. No, that can't be right.
Why don't you?
Because that's like, this is,
what
this
are you trying to find?
How many Roman time? 1.5 seconds?
You're trying to find how many men per.
No, I want to see how long each man was inside her receptacle. Like,
okay, so. Okay. I got it.
I get it too. It's 60 times, it's 24 times 60 divided by 919, right? I guess. Maybe. That still comes out to 1.56. What? I'm not talking about inches, Rome. Is that why you related to it?
24 hours.
Uh-huh.
So you got to convert that to minutes, right?
24 times 60. 60 minutes.
60 minutes in an hour.
That's really, I think we all are on the same page with that one.
Right, but you also have to then convert that into seconds, right?
No, you just take those minutes and divide it by 919 men. So each man was in there like 1.5 minutes.
1.5 minute?
Yeah, because it's 1,440 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1.5 minute.
Yeah. Well, fuck, they got you beat, but
yeah, by a lot.
So maybe that's all it is. Like you just fucking poke it in and like.
I don't know what
she's got. Her parents got to be proud of her.
Maybe you had to be participating for a minimum of a minute to count. I don't know.
So the overachievers went.
I don't know who sets the fucking limits, but you know what?
So it's almost 2 minutes because 1.56 is 1.60 almost, and 6.60 would be 60 seconds.
No, but you're converted that into hundreds, not.
So it's a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, since we're talking about women, there's something incredible that happened in Syracuse. Did you know that?
Like recently or like ever? Because I know of other.
An early discovery in a Syracuse lab could mean for the late stage breast cancer. Syracuse, New York, in a small Syracuse lab, cancer research believed they uncovered a new use for a common anti-overdose drug that eases the suffering of people with breast cancer that has metastasized into their bones.
Yeah.
Scientist Brian Margulies, I apologize for mispronouncing that, who helped start the Upstate Cancer Center, has been experimenting for years with a modified form of naloxone, the parent drug commonly known as Narcan, has been approved since 1971 to reverse the effects of opioids.
Yeah.
Yep. Was that used a lot with Oxycontins?
Well, all the opioids, but I guess it doesn't work on fentanyl.
Oh, it does not? It turns out that modified naloxone, I hope I pronounced that correctly, has promised as a miracle worker of a sort of people with breast cancer that has spread into bones. Margulies said, the drug can help spur the growth of the new healthy bone. So, I mean, that's a small breakthrough into a big problem.
So for people that don't know, like the Baldwin family, like Alec Baldwin and Billy Baldwin and Michael, all these guys, they're from this area. And their mom, Carol Baldwin, has a big foundation for that.
This just dawned on me. Do they have anything to do with name Baldwinsville?
They do not, no.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
I thought maybe there was some kind of correlation.
But that's interesting that what's the name of the lab? Does it say the name of the lab?
It's the Upstate Upstate Cancer Center.
Okay.
And Brian, I apologize for mispronouncing.
Margulies,
maybe.
Yeah.
So there's more to the story. Just look it up. It's on Syracuse.com.
Mm-hmm.
I think
that's good.
That's important.
Yes, sir.
And men do also get breast cancer, by the way. It's just predominantly in
men. But women can't get testicular cancer. But men can't get ovarian cancer, right? We don't have ovaries, do we?
No, we don't.
Just checking.
The look on your face.
I was just checking. I mean,
Just checking. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, cancer, my mom had it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's something to deal with for sure. And it's ugly,
You know how I sometimes ask things and you're like, what did you come up with this stupid shit, right?
Like all the time?
Excuse me.
Like anytime you talk?
Yeah. Like fucking, what did I call it? Chinese sex swing or something like that?
Yeah, what that was about.
I don't know. I don't know where that came from. Correction made. I was wrong. So sometimes I drive around and I have these questions in my head. Maybe because I've heard something on the radio or I thought of it. I get these random thoughts. So I was thinking of this. Why don't I just talk to you about some of these thoughts I have and just have your take on it? And you know what I mean? Like, so I thought questions that pop in my head, maybe we can discuss this.
Okay.
So I have two questions to ask.
This is going to go well.
And maybe we can also get feedback from the listeners.
Mm-hmm.
So first question, and this is directly to you, right?
Okay. Right.
If I could go back in time.
Wait. Is that saying you or if I could go back in time?
No, I'm going back in time.
Okay.
And I'm going to interact with you. If I could go back in time and give you the winning lottery numbers to make you a billionaire, but I warned you that it could completely change your life without revealing whether it would be for better or worse, would you still take the chance?
No.
No, you would leave everything as is.
Yeah, because I don't like the uncertainty. I mean, everybody wants to be rich, but I know what I got now, you know?
Because
I mean, what if it turns me into a fucking delinquent that's fucking hooked on fentanyl with a big ass cock ring that won't come off? Like, that is bad.
That is billionaire.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I can do that.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't want
end
that.
up on X.
No, I don't want that. Yeah. So cool. That was easy.
Why did it go there? So why did I have that? So next thing I'm going to say is, how did I come up with the question? So I've been seeing a lot of posts on, I think, Instagram, and it says, if you could go back and tell yourself something.
Like your 20-year-old self or whatever.
Yeah. And so I've been seeing like a lot of those things. And I was thinking like, what would I change about my life? And honestly, I think all like struggles I've had in my life and all this stuff is why I am who I am. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't change anything.
Well, it's tough. I mean, I think that question would be answered differently by people that have a hard time right now in life.
Like financially?
I mean, we're doing okay, whatever, personally, like a relationship or financial or health, whatever the case may be. Like, it really sucks right now. I want to change my life. So that, I think those people would probably answer differently. But
so someone who is unfortunate right now in a bad situation would be like, fuck it, I'll take the money.
Or say you have a terminal illness, like not breast cancer, not terminal, but some sort of cancer is terminal. Well, yeah, like what do they have to lose? Right.
They're like at the decline.
Mm-hmm. But if they're happy in where they were at up to this point, like what if that question you asked changes who you met and you don't get to have the kids that you currently love and all these things?
Yeah.
You know, I don't, for me, when it's time to die, I'm just like,
time to go.
That's what's happening. I mean,
yeah,
I've had a couple of brushes that like, I made it through and for some reason, I don't fucking know, but like
some of my moments in my childhood, I'm like, how the fuck did I survive that?
Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. There's just weird shit like, what? Why did we do that?
Yeah. What the fuck was I thinking?
But the difference with me is that I have those stories that we could share even on this podcast with people that are still currently around here because this is where I grew up. Mm-hmm. Like you are not around where you grew up.
No.
So you'd have to like phone in people or,
get
your brothers back in here.
So,
but yeah, it's an interesting question.
So where that question came from was because I kept seeing these posts, like if you could go back, what would be the 3 words you would say to yourself? What would you say?
If I could go back and say 3 words, what do the words have to be? Like
doesn't matter.
I'd say
you have interaction with your.
I'd say love you, mom, more.
Your longer self.
I'd say love you, mom, more.
Love you, mom, more.
More often.
Yeah,
more often.
I think to myself, I would say life is hard because it's just that's what it is, and that's like the reality. And I think some people try to look for whether they believe in religion to find like explanation to a hard life or some kind of understanding of hard life. I think maybe some people go into religion.
Yeah, there's different coping.
Yeah,
people different way they cope for sure. Yeah. But
and then I've experienced hard life from childhood and just tough challenges upbringing. A lot of
you grew up in a rough environment. as far as
like separation from family and shit like that. So, and it's just kind of to prepare my younger self to a reality that's just like, you're going to face that. So my second question, and this made me think because I was watching a movie, and the movie was fuck, I'm blanking.
Brokeback Mountain?
No. No, that was today. What's the one where No Country for Old?
Oh yeah, with Javier Bardem or whatever. Yeah. He's got
Yes.
like the cattle prod.
Yes. So, and the reason I watched that movie,
It was a pretty fucked up movie, by the way.
I seen it before,
Yeah.
and then I've heard Joe Rogan and Josh Brolin talk about it because he was in it.
on recently. Yeah.
He was in it. So I heard them talk about it. So I went back to watch it. And after I watched it, I was wondering, how do some actors go to these like extreme roles, right? So my question is,
Like Heath Ledger. I mean, that fucking took.
So
it
my
to a
question
fucking
to
dark
you,
place.
just want to get your opinion on this, right? So I'm driving and like thinking of this stuff. Do you think actors who portray extreme roles like psychopaths, murderers, or brilliant martial artists, right, so convincingly have to possess some of those traits or abilities in real life? Or are they just incredibly skilled at tapping into the essence, of any character, no matter how far removed it is from their actual personality or abilities?
Well, I think it can be both, but you can also, you can get hard information on that based on who played what character, and then ask them, did you ever go through this in your life? Like you can tell.
Well, but maybe they didn't go through it in their life.
Like
but
I'm sure Charlize Theron was never a hooker that killed people when she played Eileen Wuornos in that fucking movie, whatever that was. But she was good at it,
Right, but some of those roles are so engaging and convincing, right, by the actor. Do you think that maybe like deep inside they have that a little bit, like a drop of it, just to kind of like tap into that to really express it? Or they just, or it's just the kind of talent that actors have?
No, I mean, yeah, I don't think they have to have it, but like a lot of these actors will go.
Well, I don't mean like have to have, but I mean like they develop it.
Well, they'll go right along. They'll do research. They do all these things to kind of get. I mean, maybe there's some people that do, like Eminem when he was in 8 Mile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had a fucked up life, and then he was pretty good acting in 8 Mile because it was fucking real.
Right. I mean,
but like
that was just him kind of connecting to his upbringing, like his life.
Yeah. So I think there's.
So that was just that was him.
Right, but
right?
I think the answer is that some people do, some people don't. I mean, it's in you or it's not.
Well,
and some people are really good at tapping into it, some people aren't.
What's the actor's name in Silence of the Lamb?
Anthony Hopkins.
No.
Oh.
Who played the
Jodie Foster?
No, the crazy guy.
Anthony Hopkins.
Oh, is it Anthony Hopkins?
Oh my God.
Sorry.
This time is this thing almost over?
Sorry. I'm just bad with actors' names. Yeah, like he played this crazy person.
Hannibal Lecter, yeah.
And it's just like, is there something inside of him that like helped him play that role?
But how would you know? Like
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. Like it's just a thought I had.
I think you spend too much time on the toilet. Entirely too much time on the toilet.
No, too much driving.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, a lot of these things that I think of or I do a lot of thinking driving because I drive a lot.
Why don't they have toilets in cars? So when you're driving a lot, you can just fucking take a dump in your seat.
Because then, where would it go?
Oh, you have a hole in your seat. Like you can sit on a toilet.
Then you can have hemorrhoids.
No, you got a seat in your toilet with a hole. Like why can't your seat in your car just be like that? Like with a little tray, you take it out at the end of the day or something. I don't fucking know.
I don't want to take anything out.
Drop it on the highway like Dave Matthews.
What?
You ever heard that? Like,
no.
I think he got fined and in trouble. Like he had a camper or something like that. And like he was like dumping his fucking black waste from his fucking motorhome or something on the highway. Or
Oh
something.
no.
I don't know what the exact story was, but I think he got in trouble for it.
Sorry. Hold
Man,
on.
we cover a lot of shit on these fucking podcasts.
Sorry. Yeah. Anyways, so I wanted to wrap it up because the weather is really bad outside.
Mm-hmm. Let's
And,
wrap it up with how fucking phenomenal this beer is. 4.5, Roman.
Yeah.
For me.
I'm the same. And you know what?
That's good.
Earlier when I took my first sip, did you see me reach for the can? I wanted to see if there was an artist.
Oh, was there?
I didn't see it, but I'm at 4.5 and I was going to give an extra
Half.
point.
Wait, is it extra half point?
I think it's a half point.
That's pretty generous, Roman.
It's really
You
good.
should give like an extra point. You should give an extra 10th.
Don't tell me what is my rules.
I said you should. It was like a suggestion. I wasn't telling you.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I apologize for my
You're telling you it's like suck my dick.
I apologize for my microaggression.
That was not a suggestion.
Was that a microaggression
Yeah,
or just
something's
an aggression?
micro in that story, and it starts to But yeah, this is good. So thanks again to Vander and the whole team there for really at Community Beer Works.
Community Beer Works. Thank you for what you do with the in your community. That's inspiring. That's great, and I hope that your local community really benefits from them being there and their contribution and contribution of delicious beer. So, is this our first beer from them?
No. So
we have,
and I can't remember what the name was, but probably like the first 3 or 4 episodes of this whole podcast. I mean, this is.
We had
what episode is this? 91?
91.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was, 87 episodes ago, probably.
We had their beer.
Yeah, I
Can't remember what it was.
I don't know.
Yeah. So it's been a while. So
who does? So you can look on your phone. Who does Let's Go Pills?
Let's Go Pills.
PILS.
Which brewery?
I think it's them. Yeah. Let's Go Pills. Like Buffalo Bills, but it's Pilsner. Let's Go Pills. Because we had that. And I just don't know if it was them or not. Because I think I bought like a sampler pack.
Community Beer Works.
Yeah, so that's what it was.
Oh,
that was early on.
The can art.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, so that's right. So it was them, but that was
good memory.
That was early on. Yeah, I know.
Good job.
That's why I'm here.
Surprised.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm not just a pretty face, Roman.
You're good. Is that why I keep you around?
No.
You're good at remembering Instagram names. I'll be talking about somebody like, oh yeah, that's at so and so.
Yeah. So New Jersey Beer Partners was so last 2 nights ago for the 24 beers of holiday cheer was a beer tree brew, and it was similar to that one we had first here with the spices in it. The one we had at the studio today, the beer you and I had. It wasn't that company, but they bought some because we put the video up on Instagram, and they actually bought some when they were here because we saw them at a Craft Brewers Festival. So I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but I am. So here it is.
Yeah, I was waiting to see what.
I don't know why I said that. Oh, because you're talking about how I remember Instagram names.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh, fuck. So I can't even punch you across from this table now.
You never could.
Hi, Bergson. I'll get an erection. I'll fucking poke you with that.
You'll end up in the hospital.
Yeah.
With that video next.
All right. So
thank you, Community Beer Works, for this delicious sour beer. 4.5 from me, 4.5 from you.
That's right. Yep.
Thank you to all the listeners. Welcome to our new studio. This is going to kick things off for our new direction with our podcast. And we'll just continue to grow and give back to our community. And we're going to work with a lot of local businesses and bars and restaurants, invite them over and hear their stories and go out and enjoy their food and drinks and stuff like that. And kind of give back to our community here.
Yeah. And make sure you check out hoppedupnetwork.com with all these other sort of beer related podcasts, and we thank them for supporting us as well.
I just started listening to another podcast on there. Shit, don't remember the name. I'll remember it.
Yeah,
I'll mention next episode. But it was fun. So because I was curious if it's only beer related, and you're like, Roman, it's in the name.
Well, they have beer, but there's also other topics. Like,
right.
We covered like fucking everything. But some people just like have beer and sports,
right,
or beer and some other business. I don't know, but there's quite a few to pick from, and like we do. I mean, we had a couple of beers beforehand, and we don't need to normally do that. But this one was just this whole podcast, however long this has been. It's just one beer. I mean, we just have one beer. I mean, we're gonna have a pound round so we can, get some more you daddies. So we have a pound round in the new studio, so we'll schedule that. But
yeah, give us any recommendations for a new studio if you like.
Not another new studio. I want a fucking new one.
What's that?
I don't want a new studio.
No, I said for our.
Oh, for our new studio. I thought you said for a new studio. I'm like, no, I don't want to fucking move again.
No. I feel a little sentimental when we were disassembling our old studio, putting everything,
it's
in
still
boxes, bring it here.
Yeah.
It's there for backup, but it was cool. We'll post it on Instagram. Oh, speaking of Instagram, help us get to 3,000 followers so we can do a giveaway. It's something cool.
Yeah, don't forget to check out our Patreon, all these things. And thanks for everybody that listens and supports us and comments and likes and subscribes and all that stuff. And
yeah, we keep doing this for you guys. And BrewsNBanter.com if you would like to check out our website, listen to our podcast there, or would like to get in touch with us to be a guest on the show, whether it's through Zoom or you would like you're somewhere locally or visiting and like to come into a studio. Would love to have you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
Good. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Hey, Hopheads. Frank here.
And Roman. Welcome to Brews and Banter, the podcast where we sip and spill the funniest stories over a cold one.
We're not just brewing laughs and comedy. We also discuss life stories and current events in every episode.
Follow the frolic on our socials, where we brew up more than just banter. Check out linktree/BrewsNBanter for all the goods.
And guess what? We've got a VIP section. Join our Patreon for exclusive content, behind-the-scenes brew secrets, and maybe even a blooper reel or two.
Subscribe, laugh, and unlock the full Brews and Banter experience. Because life is too short for bad beer and boring stories. Cheers.